Tenerife, the largest of the Canary Islands, is best known as a holiday destination, where visitors go to enjoy the traditional pleasures of sun, sand and sea. And where, in the constantly mild and temperate climate, flowers bloom all year round. Even while the snow lingers on the slopes of Mount Teide. But Tenerife is one of the few places inhabited by a unique and rare bird. Little film of it exists, and what there is rather blurred, shaky, indistinct. So let us see if we can track down the elusive blue chaffinch. As our search begins, we hear a distinct song in the trees. It doesn't sound like a chaffinch. Or does it? Perhaps blue chaffinches don't sound like the ones we see in Britain. Somewhere in that tree. The song is quite loud and clear, but its owner is hard to see and keeps moving. At last, there it is. But no, that clearly isn't a chaffinch. Or is it blue? In fact, it's a blackcap, sometimes known as the nightingale of the north, because of its song, which has similarities to that of the nightingale. And like the nightingale, you can sometimes stand under a tree where it's singing loudly and fail to see it, until eventually a slight movement gives its position away. Another small bird flits past. Didn't look blue, but it was moving fast. Perhaps it was in shadow. But surely that song, that's a chiff-chaff, isn't it? Yes, and to prove it, here it is. But what's that in a field nearby? The tail movement gives it away. It's a wagtail. Despite the yellow underneath, it's actually a grey wagtail. Very attractive too. But our search for the blue chaffinch must continue. Perhaps we need to look in more remote parts, in the pine forests on the slopes of Mount Teide. We stop at a picnic site. Well, you never know what you might see or hear. That is an unusual call. But that sounds like a woodpecker hammering. And indeed it is. A lesser spotted woodpecker having a go at a pine cone. There's another one on a tree nearby. What's that chirruping and twittering? Could that be chaffinches? No. It's a canary, or perhaps several of them. They do live in the Canary Islands after all. Yes, there's a group come to scavenge among the picnic tables and on the bushes nearby. But what's that? That's a blue bird. Could that be? Look, behind that post, you can see its head poking out. Yes, surely Must be it. And there's that strange call again. Somewhere in this tree, I think. Carefully does it. And yes, there it is. The blue chaffinch. And that's a female, I think, on a nearby branch. And there's another one, scavenging among the picnic tables, just like the canaries. What's this one doing? Taking a bath. Well, our quest to find the blue chaffinch has been successful. They seem to be alive, well and thriving in their forest home on Tenerife.